Stephen A. Smith, your team,
Here we go.
the Dallas Cowboys.
What about it? What about it?
Your face.
What about it? What about it? I mean,
are they done?
I mean, excuse me, are they done?
Are they done?
Yes. I mean, is that a rhetorical question? Of course they're done. They're not going to catch the Eagles. Yeah. And then when we talk about a wild card spot, well, we've got to think about Minnesota. We've got to think about Detroit. We've got to think about Seattle. We've got to think about Carolina or Atlanta. The bottom line is there are a bevy of teams that are standing in the way of the Dallas Cowboys. And dare I say, once again, what can go wrong will go wrong. Why? Because we're not just talking about football. What happened yesterday, Donovan McNabb? What happened yesterday, Max Kellerman? I mean, over the weekend, we learned the news that Ezekiel Elliott was not going to be available for the Dallas Cowboys, okay? Now, we underestimated. I shouldn't say we underestimated. We were preoccupied with the news about Ezekiel Elliott that we forgot about Tyron Smith, your left tackle, who protects the blind side of Dak Prescott, who wasn't going to be there. And some dude, Chaz Green, I mean, God bless him. God bless the kid. God bless the child that's got his own. I mean, I do feel,
and they took him out,
listen. They took, you know what, and that was mercy.
Yeah.
That was mercy. It was very, very, very nice of the Dallas Cowboys to take that man out, because what Adrian Claiborne was doing to that man was criminal. I mean, it was just that bad, okay? And we understand that these are the kind of things that's happening. He's not a starter. He's a backup for a reason, and to be a backup and thrust it into that situation, listen, he has to do a job. Here's where he's got to be held accountable. You had folks on beside you, whether it was Cooper or anybody else. They were beside you. So all you had to do was put Claiborne towards the inside, and you would have had help there. He kept getting beat on the edges time and time again. I mean, it was absolutely and unequivocally embarrassing. But I'm going to hold Jason Garrett and your offensive coordinator, Scott Linehan, accountable for that. Yeah. Because what did you do to help this man? You left him alone on an island. A matter of fact, I think they need to be cited for cruelty. I think what they did to that kid was cruel and unusual punishment, Max. And I think that they should be ashamed of themselves. Listen, I'm not going to joke around here because I was getting ready to say something that would have been inappropriate. But what I will say is this instead. They were abusive towards that young man. And they owe him an apology on this day. Now, as for me, well, actually, I'm having a beautiful morning. I mean, the Cowboys got romped. I mean, romped, stomped, beat down, and the whole bit. How about them Cowboys? And I'll leave it at that. Take it away.
You know what it reminded me of, just to touch on that? Remember when Winston Justice was a rookie?
I knew you were going to go there.
They put him in against O.C. Umenyiora, and Umenyiora smelled blood and got him for like 6 sacks or something like that. That's the thing about the O-line. That's why people don't understand why
I felt that.
I
felt that.
Yeah, you were the recipient. I literally forgot who was getting sacked.
That's right.
But Donovan, that's why I bring up the O-line, because when there is the most important thing on an O-line is not that it's great at every position. It's that it's competent at every position. Because if they feel like there's a hole there, they're going to exploit it every time and sack your butt every time, which is what Umenyiora did. I'm sure you still have
it was 11 sacks that game. O.C. Umenyiora had 7, I believe.
He had 7 because you had a rookie left tackle in. Same thing. Yeah. I totally agree.
You didn't see Donovan after that game, did you? I did. I was there. Donovan was like this.
It's nothing you can say. It's nothing you can say.
He was just like this, Max. He was literally just like this after the game.
Because you can't throw your offensive lineman under the bus. But he's a rookie, and he was in against a veteran Pro Bowler. He's going to get killed. Of course, same thing. So that was the Cowboys were toast because they missed their left tackle and Sean Lee, sideline to sideline, linebacker, heart and soul of the defense, and their running back who gives you a premium over the other runners. And we're going to be talking about that in a second. But are they done? Guys, if this season in the NFL, and it's like every season teaches you anything, it's way too early to say that. You got a winning record in a league where week to week you cannot figure it out. The only thing you know, as usual, is the Patriots are going to be really good, right? Like that we know. The Patriots are going to be really good. And somehow Seattle will figure out a way to win games even when they're not so good.
Right.
Otherwise, you just don't know. The Kansas City Chiefs start out like a house on fire, and all of a sudden their house is on fire, right? Like you don't know what's going to happen here. And even in terms of the branding of teams, the Rams, everyone rolls their eyes. Oh, look at that. The Rams might be the best team in the NFC other than the Eagles, maybe,
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
It's impossible to know. If you have a winning record at this point in the season, and you have an O-line where, when healthy, they can still get it done even though they're missing some pieces, and you have an excellent young quarterback in this league, it's way too early to say they're done. Are they going to win the Super Bowl? No. But can they make the playoffs, maybe win a playoff game? Yes, they can.